To the media every day of every week this year. Who's your quarterback? The answer today is Johnson. He's a young man who we know is able to
fly the game plan, if you will, with Noah Johnson. Give him some pass options, run pass options here. Get him outside of the pocket where he can get clean looks.
Out of the backfield where the bull field and come up with a stop and return the favor.
Well, this is the situation in the game. This offense has struggled the entire time in distance. That's 11th in the American Conference this year. Let's see if they got a chance here.
An uphill battle on this money down. Good protection for Johnson. Second offensive possession for the Bulls after a field goal from 49 yards out on their last possession. Some consistency today, 2 for 3 passing early on. Johnson runs into his own man.
To bring pressure from the Tigers defense. Will he have time to get the ball off?
Looking to dump it down. It's going to be a lot of heavy lifting for Joyner. No defending a ball like that.
No.
Johnson. And he'll just try to
get positive yards and stay ahead of the chains, because you can't be going 3rd and longs here in your own end.
And see what the Memphis defense has dialed up. Nothing doing.
Time to scan this defense. He looks a little skittish back there in the pocket.
Johnson. 4 for 5 passing today for a grand total of 6 yards.
In control of it, and this is what I'm talking about. Noah Johnson, no reason this ball should be thrown here. It's almost into triple coverage. You've got 3 blue shirts over there, one of your guys, but boy.
Obviously, it was an NCAA holiday for all student athletes. To the credit of USF, they had already declared.
Respectably, the receiver still can't help him out by holding it, and now it's a 3rd and 10 here.
Johnson. And again, there's your best play of the day.
Give him a 2 read here. If that safety stays deep and away to the center, you throw the corner round. He did there.
Johnson.
With the running game, that's how you keep this defense off balance and you have some success.
Back-to-back first downs through the air. No success, though, on the ground without both Ford and Felix today.
Yeah. And now Memphis can't necessarily pin their ears back and get in the backfield.
Johnson able to pick up those 3 yards. And
the quarterback had a little bit of a crease to make that throw for the first down.
Sophomore becomes the 5th Bull with a catch today. Johnson throws this one behind the line, and Odom's Dukes really had no. So far for the Bulls has been Noah Johnson. He'll fake to Dollison, and that is not going to sell these Tigers. Johnson calls his own number. And Johnson's going to be stopped about
phase where if Coach Springer didn't feel like the momentum was going on offense, he just inserted a new quarterback to give some new life.
Johnson under attack, finds his man in stride. Off to the races, Kelly Joyner. Goodbye.
It's been tough to make any kind of positive yards.
Bulls fresh off a touchdown drive that is using the word
team passes because they're quick and twitchy type players.
After the 7-yard connection, 3 to go here. And a nice first down run for Johnson. Will toss it on first down to Williams.
The countenance is looking different than what we saw in the first quarter. Like, he sets his feet. He knows exactly where the ball's got to get out, where he's going, and they're moving the chains again.
Well, Johnson's 11 for 14 passing now for 130 yards. Obviously, that's a little skewed by one play on the last drive. But
compared to any position, you've just got to find guys to do what's needed. And right now, they are making the best of the situation here now.
Johnson, plenty of time, plenty of arm, and the catch is made.
But Randall St. Felix is the other big body guy at 6'2", 206, and he creates mismatch problems for a lot of defensive backs because they underestimate his speed.
Knocking on the door. Again. Johnson obviously a threat to keep it himself. He'll roll out. Eyes the end zone, touchdown. Get to the locker room without a safety being scored. It's Kelly Joyner.
You just got to go out there and make the play, and everybody communicate and make the tackle.
This is far from your open.
Not been able to really take control of the offensive line running the ball.
Little play action. Ball is tipped at the line. Now you're confusing cats and dogs.
Yeah, I probably should have said release the Tigers, right?
Johnson under pressure. And Johnson, I don't think he's necessarily out of the tackle day celebrations during this pandemic. It's nothing new for these two gentlemen. Johnson will hand it off. Bulls pinned back, but this will help on first down.
To account for.
Back to Petit. So
A fighting chance. This is a big offensive line, a big physical, athletic offensive line, to say the least.
Johnson will dump it down, and it's first down. Last chance you there at Independence Community College in Kansas. Johnson. Realize there's nothing doing.
And you keep taking the chances and taking what the defense gives you in the passing game.
Another first down for the Bulls.
Starting to milk the clock down late in this third quarter, and you start to have a little bit more confidence.
Petit on the left side. Boy, he was 5 yards up.
Touchdowns on the ground. A lot of that was their quarterback, who had a phenomenal game.
Johnson down the middle. Finds that big friend.
Entire field. Keep him in front of him. He seems to be highly effective and accurate.
Handoff to Joyner, his fifth handoff today. Johnson keeps on second down. His previous.
Can they get off the field? Can they make this offense commit another mistake?
Johnson looking to convert. Lost that ball downfield and just.
The offense just trying to find a matchup, but you got to keep this ball on the field so your guy can make a play. 1 quarter to put this thing to bed. You got to finish this thing out right.
Dollison. Well, in that game against the.
Make a guy miss or two.
Noah Johnson, as a change of pace quarterback, had his first trip into the end zone in that game against the Citadel. Tonight, your starting quarterback and the only Bull.
Here, they're going out with everything they possibly can. Right now, they play with a 10-point lead.
Johnson.
Out of sorts, but he has settled this thing nicely and having a pretty solid game.
Johnson buying time for his receivers, finally dumps it down. Again, an expanded role for Leonard Parker a moment ago, getting them closer to midfield. Clock continues to move. Petit, and you see him, he sees that sideline. They've traversed 37 yards as they've moved up to midfield. Remember, they were pinned back.
It keeps the clock running. Look at this. Little fake mesh point right there, and you just flick it out to the receiver, and he's got block.
But a 24-7 advantage for the Bulls is holding up from that second frame. Johnson trying to break this one wide open.
And how huge that would have been.
Matched up with Quindell Johnson. Here's Joyner on the handoff. Be a Joyner pushed back, will never recover. Women, as mentioned, picked as your favorites. UCF in second. As Melissa McFerrin's women here inside 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. That score is correct. USF, for the most part, has had the lead throughout today.
You see the energy that Petit has given this offense. I mean, he has just come in offensive line to take care of business. And that's how you can put yourself away here in this fourth quarter.
And Johnson will just.
But you still have the passing game at your disposal if you need it, only in a timely situation.
Johnson. Oh, probably wishes that he had handed here today. On third down.
This offense can't do it anything when they get back.
Noah Johnson's your quarterback. Brian Petit is your running back. Petit.
That's good defense there.
Johnson is stopped on third down. 25-yard touchdown strike to Kelly Joyner, who joins him in the backfield here. Looking for deja vu, and Joyner, who. Johnson. And that at the moment on the short end. Lateral. Joyner will get out of bounds.